What's up, everybody? E from Truth Virus, and we got even more steaming, stinking propaganda from the psychological warfare machine, CIA, CNN, right here. When it comes to this Illinois manhunt martial law drill they're running on our ass, public can be key in helping find suspects. Yeah, right. And there they are. Here's your militarized police right here. Full military gear, decked the fuck out, shutting shit down, violating your rights, illegally searching you, illegally searching your homes, putting fear into your hearts, putting fear into the hearts of your children, creating division, creating hate, creating fear, as they always fucking do. Search expands for suspected cop killers. I bet it does. The martial law drill is slowly expanding in your area here. 666 Fox Lake.
Of a case without a clear description of the culprits, like in Fox Lake, Illinois, where
Recent manhunts show that even cases with many clues can be challenging, and they're gonna bring up multiple hoaxes, multiple PSYOPs, just like they've been doing with the WDBJ psychological operation, fake fairy tale shooting that never happened. They're bringing up all of their gun control PSYOPs and putting them all together. Now with this shit here, they're bringing up all of their fucking cop PSYOPs, all of the cop killer PSYOPs. Just take a listen.
Men are wanted for the fatal shooting of Officer Joe Glinowitz is one of the toughest
good
parts
guy.
of
Look, there they
detective
go.
work.
They was hoping that they gonna.
Here they fucking
Is
go.
one of the toughest parts.
And they got their fucking armored vehicles out here. MRAP, Bearcat, whatever the fuck it is. Alright, it's overkill. What the fuck could they possibly need this shit for? If they're looking for people with handguns, do you need a tank truck? You need a fucking mine-resistant truck to stop a guy with a fucking handgun, man? It's complete overkill, man. This is a martial law drill.
Of detective
Once
work.
again.
Hoping that they gonna.
Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit sellout Freemason piece of garbage. Once again. Martial law drill, just like they did with the Boston Hoaxathon, just like they did with the fake prison escape, and they're gonna continue to do these fucking things until we stop. Matthew Fogg, former Chief Deputy U.S. Marshal, high-level position. You know who he's involved with, right? That's right, the Fraternal Order of Police, a Freemasonic lodge for the top-level police officers and chiefs and whoever the fuck. All the top levels of the pyramid of power and control when it comes to law enforcement are involved with Freemasonry. Because that's how they get their fucking jobs. These people don't work up through the ranks and earn their fucking positions as chief deputy here. Alright? They get involved with this fraternity. They get involved with Freemasonry. And then their lodge brothers here pull him up and give him the fucking position. And give him the job. And give him hundreds of thousands of dollars to be a fucking sellout. These pieces of fucking shit. Give him all the perks. This fucking psychopath. You can see in his eyes he's a fucking lying piece of shit. Got more water symbolism behind him here, back here, I guess, huh?
Find some folks in that area that they would have been the suspect. But once that went away, they don't have anything to go on.
History
Yeah, right.
shows even when clues are left behind,
Here they are,
the search
running
can
around
still
the
be
woods.
challenging. Take the case of Christopher
Looking up at
Dorner,
birds and shit.
a
Oh,
former
another
police
PSYOP.
officer who killed
There you go, another PSYOP. The Christopher Dorner PSYOP, right? Complete and utter bullshit.
4 people, 2 of them police
Yeah.
officers.
He killed 4 people, 2 of them police officers, the greatest men ever, with their smiling pictures and their American flags in the background. He's a fucking patriot, he's a hero, he's an American fucking hero right there. Fucking super cops right here, right? As always.
In Southern California in February 2013.
Bullshit.
He left behind a manifesto
Of course he
declaring
did.
war
Of course he did. Of course he left a manifesto behind declaring war on police. Right? Of course.
on police.
Why wouldn't
It
he?
took several days, but eventually
Ridiculous, man.
searchers spotted a man matching his description.
Eventually they
committing a
found
carjacking.
Dorner.
After a chase, Dorner died in a standoff with police.
After a chase, Dorner died in a standoff. Again, who the fuck talks like that? Only propagandists use that fucking cadence, that fucking tone, man. As they drill the fucking story, as they create the fucking story, as they create the fucking drama and use their little imagery at the same time to brainwash people into thinking this shit is real.
At a remote mountain cabin.
They killed him at a cabin. These motherfuckers just shot their guns up in the fucking air, burnt a fucking empty cabin down, and said they killed somebody. It's not hard to do.
It took much longer to find Eric Freen.
Couldn't find this guy.
Police say killed a Pennsylvania state trooper last September.
Fake.
It was unclear who fired the fatal shots.
There you go.
Police identified Freen after finding his Jeep in a wooded area. It still
right.
took nearly 7 weeks.
They found
to
his Jeep
find
in the
him.
woods.
Hiding out at this abandoned hangar, he was taken into custody. And
Just fucking propagandist, man. It still took him weeks to find him. Listen to this fucking guy, man. Fucking billboard with this fucking fake character's face on it.
his Jeep in a wooded area. It still took nearly 7 weeks to find him. Hiding out at this abandoned hangar,
It still took nearly 7 weeks to find him.
he was taken into custody.
Absurd.
And pleaded not guilty.
Well,
Most
there he is.
recently,
Must have happened.
the massive
Look at this
manhunt
shit.
for
Look at all these
2
police.
escaped inmates from the Clinton Correctional Facility.
Just recently, the massive manhunt. Fake. Yeah, so this is the one where they were doing their late night prowls on the catwalks for 2 fucking months. They had power tools somehow. Alright, they bored through a 2-foot brick wall somehow. Alright, they went out. Then they professionally sawed a perfect square hole into a 1-inch, 2-inch thick fucking steel pipe that was supposedly 24 inches in diameter, and somehow 2 grown men shimmied their way up that pipe, popped out of the fucking sewer like a couple of fucking Ninja Turtles, and ran off into the woods looking for Master Splinter. Right? Absurd. And they shut that area down for 3 weeks doing martial law drills.
Manhunt for 2 escaped inmates from the Clinton Correctional Facility in upstate New York.
Yeah, right. Another martial law drill.
Searchers knew exactly who they were looking for, Richard Matt and David Sweat,
They were looking for these 2 CIA agents right here.
yet it still took more than 3 weeks before one was killed.
God,
The
every
other-
fucking picture they show you is just a bunch of cops standing around, man. Hands on their fucking hips. Freemason, probably a fucking Freemasonic stance too. Hands on their hips, hands in their pockets, standing around. Just chopping it the fuck up. This ain't no fucking manhunt out here, man. Half this shit is fucking drills, too. Half the shit they show you is just from drills.
was killed.
That's why they're so
The
relaxed.
other
That's why they're not fucking on edge. They're just relaxed because they know this shit ain't fucking happening. It's not real.
captured. In the case of Fox Lake, 2 factors could end up being
2
key
factors?
to catching their suspects.
Luck in the public. It's a random cop who happens
Yeah, luck
to be,
in the
you know,
public.
doing
Again,
a patrol and
former.
roll up on somebody.
Former Fuckboy Incorporated special agent. Once again, every fucking buddy they use on the propaganda is former CIA, former FBI, former this, former that. There's no such thing as former FBI. Once you're involved with that fucking alphabet mafia group of psychopaths, you're involved with them motherfuckers for your whole fucking life, man. Plain straight the fuck up.
And then often it's just the public. The public says, wait, you know, I think I saw something that night.
Yes, the
Trying to
public.
solve-
Often people snitch on each other. Guess what they're trained to do now? Again, this is a martial law drill. This is to put fear in your hearts. It's to put fear into police officers' hearts. It's to make them on edge. It's to make them suspect anyone, anybody, at any time, anywhere. Right? It's to divide the people. It's black versus white, as always. They throw it in there. It's police versus the citizen. It's divide and conquer. It's, as always, multiple agendas behind every single scripted, prepackaged psychological operation that they run on the human fucking race. If you don't believe it, research this shit for yourselves if you see fit. Go within your hearts and create your own thoughts.